I'm here at the National Weather Service in Peachtree City, Georgia to talk to Steve Nelson, a meteorologist, and it's his job to let you know when a tornado is coming.
Look, oh my God, we're going to have 2 tornadoes! What we tell people over and over is move to the center part of your house or your building that you're in. Put as many walls between you and the outside as possible.
What do you think are some of the misconceptions people have of tornadoes, of what they need to do to prepare?
The misconceptions probably are from long ago that people used to say to open their windows, and now we believe that's tremendously important not to open your windows. If you open your windows, what that'll do is let in more air inside the home and weaken the structure from the inside, so it's best to not raise or open windows or anything like that.
And a lot of people think they should climb into the bathtub.
Right, actually that can be good advice, especially if the bathroom is in the center part of your house. If you could put something over you in the bathtub, that's a perfect place to be protected from a tornado.
Why is the force of a tornado so destructive?
The wind is the most important thing. It's incredible to see how a tornado works. The damage path from a tornado is very narrow, and the winds inside the tornado can go over 300 miles an hour, but just a half mile away from the tornado can drop off to just a gentle breeze. We can look for clouds that sometimes indicate a chance that a tornado may be developing. We have some software here that we look at when we're forecasting the basic parameters, temperature, the winds, the sky cover, and how much chance of rain. We can look at satellite images here. I can zoom out. And so we have the kind that just basically takes a picture from outer space. It's a geostationary satellite, so we can loop these over time. This image actually shows us what the temperatures are of the clouds. So at nighttime, we can get pictures of the clouds just by sensing the temperature. So we can actually zoom and look at this storm in 3 dimensions. We're looking at 14 different slices of the storm all at once, every 4 to 5 minutes.
I noticed you also use webcams. How do the webcams help you forecast the weather?
It helps us know what's happening at the ground. So sometimes, we're relying on radar data or satellite data or computer models, but it doesn't really tell us what's actually happening on the ground. Do we, is the rain actually reaching the ground, or is there fog developing, or is there, a lot of times they show the sky. We can look at thunderstorms and see what the thunderstorm looks like before it gets there. This is what we call reflectivity. It's the amount of rain that's in the thunderstorm. The more red it is, the bigger the raindrops, the more of it there is, and sometimes there's hail.
Finally, when a warning is issued, how do you get that out to the public?
What happens when we transmit this warning, it goes into a variety of paths. It goes out to the media. That's one of our most important ways. We need to get the word out. That's how it gets out quickly. It's a system that takes the text of the warning, turns it into a synthesized voice that's actually quite legible. It's easy to understand.
At 16 miles an hour.
Right now it's reading the current conditions across the area.
But temperatures are expected to be near freezing in East Central.
So back in the old days, you had a person who sat there and read winds northeast, 5
That's
miles
right.
per hour.
That's right, and in fact, we never say never because we do have this as a backup. Sometimes the computer systems can fail. We have some redundant communications to make sure it doesn't fail. We can put out warnings with these buttons here so that they'll automatically go out, but when the time arises, we've had to do this manually.
A lot of people want to get right close to see a tornado, but you don't recommend that.
No, never. No, it's not something that anyone should do. Some people do it as a hobby. Some people, try to do it for their county as a volunteer to protect lives and property. But it's something only very highly trained people should even think about doing.